Welcome back to the channel. It is February 16th, and this is going to be the breakdown for tomorrow's huge 10-game slate for February 17th. Tons of games right here. We're dealing with a couple right now, 6 for today's slate. Those picks look pretty good. Today's at 10-game slate. I'm going to try to give you that fire yet again. We had some nice matchups. A little Atlanta versus Boston. Philly coming back home. They need to get there together. Denver, Washington, nothing. Detroit, Chicago, OKC, Memphis, Those are two crappy teams. Got maybe a little exciting game between Miami and Golden State. And then if Kawhi plays, that Clippers-Utah game at the end could be very, very nice. But we're going to hop into this. Each and every position, 7K and below. I gave you my options so far. Obviously, we're going to wait on more and more news to come in because things tend to change. So this is the first look. The first look right now at point guard, we're going to Tyler Hero. I gave you him in the last previous matchup, and he was complete fire against the Clippers. 41 minutes. You got him at 5,800 at that low, cheap price. He got you 27 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. They needed him in that game. Very competitive effort from the LA Clippers side. Tyler Hero is going to be leaned on a lot to keep pace with Golden State, keep pace with Stephen Curry. Obviously, they'll probably put your boy on Stephen Curry to lock him down. And Tyler Hero will probably be left alone, roaming the range, knocking down these threes, running the offense since Goran Dragic is out. Next position is going to be the shooting guard position. Kobe White, we're looking him with this Detroit and Chicago game. Two bad teams going at each other. So you expect a closer effort. I mean, Bulls have the capability to blow out a team, but Detroit has been very, very scrappy, and it's just the Bulls. They're not outstanding at all, but they have two people to lean on. They have Zach LaVine, and they have Kobe White at 6,300, and the minutes he's getting, the shots that he's taking, the fact that he runs the offense, and he is a very streaky three-point shooter, as you can see against New Orleans. When he's hot, 8 for 17. When he's cold, he can go 1 for 6 or 0 for 4, but Detroit defense is not that great. I think he'll be able to get these open threes, run his offense very efficiently, and get to the paint and get these easy shots, these layups that he can put up. And he's a very, very huge, big scorer for the Chicago Bulls. The number 2 scorer for them behind Zach LaVine. So we're going to go with 6,300 Kobe White. Next at small forward is going to be RJ Barrett. Someone I don't like him, but when he gets to this type of price, we got to attack. I missed him on that other slate when they went up against Atlanta. When he was 5,600, he's still 57. He does not belong in the 5K range because of the type of usage that he gets. Obviously, in an upper tempo pace like Atlanta, that's why you see 8 for 14. Orlando is complete trash. This team has nothing left in the tank. A ton of injuries from top to bottom. RJ Barrett at 5,700 is definitely an matchup he can exploit. He's not going to have to deal with Aaron Gordon. Maybe not Evan Fournier as well. So missing out some of those type of defenders, long-rangey defenders. RJ Barrett, he's not shy. He's not shy. He'll put up a shot with no problem. So is he going to knock down the shots, and can he get you some peripherals, which he usually does because he handles the ball between him and Julius Randle. RJ Barrett at 5,700 is way too cheap. Let's get it before he gets over 6K. He's going to give you value at below that 6K. Next, we have the Clippers. Was it Marquis? I don't know, but it's one of the Mars twins, okay? One of the Mars twins going up against the Utah Jazz, who are red hot. Now they're coming on the road. Now this is a Clippers team which is injured. No Paul George. Maybe Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi Leonard is out, that is great for Morris. As you can see, he stepped up the last 3 games with their injuries. 25, 26, 26 minutes. But the scoring is what you like to see, and he's gotten you over 30 DK in each of the last 3 games, okay? So I'm not saying he's going to be exact performance. He's done it against good defense like Miami. So this should be a shootout. Utah Jazz are not shy at shooting that three ball. They're going to need the scoring, and Morris comes off the bench, so he should be fine in case of a close game and blowout. So that's why I like him at 5,700. Another power forward I like is going to be Davis Bertans, Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards have been on a little bit of roll lately. The past two games, winning both of those games, playing tough, and some minutes are finally going his way, which they already have been. The question was, is he going to knock down those threes? He is a lethal three-point shooter, and you're going to need that type of skill set going up against the Denver Nuggets, who have three-point shooters everywhere between Jokic, Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Campazzo coming off the bench, just name after name. And Washington Wizards are going to have to keep up pace between Beal, an occasional, maybe Westbrook hits a three. Davis Bertans is their best three-point shooter on the team. They paid him like that. So at 4,800, he's too cheap, getting 25 minutes and above. And then last but not least, we're going to look at the center spot. Take a shot on Wendell Carter Jr. Obviously, he just came back from injury. He had 21 minutes in that first game, and they dropped his price to 5,500. He shouldn't be at that price. When he tends to be at that 5,500, 54, 57, he tends to do well. 39 DK against Sacramento, 35 DK against the Lakers. I understand this is his second game back. His minutes should be lifted a little bit more, but this is, even if it's still at that same range against Detroit, which have no bigs, they're totally decimated. They're giving away Blake Griffin. It's just a travesty. This is an opportunity for Wendell Carter to get back in the groove of things and really, boost and bolster that front court for the Chicago Bulls. All right, and that is going to be the salary savers I have for tomorrow's slate. 8K remaining. You still have 2 spots left. You can pay all the way up for any of these stars that you like. Jokic is in a good spot, and B should be back home, and I like that matchup a lot. Steph Curry, Lillard, Vucevic. There's a ton of stars to pay it for. Say we just put Embiid in there. You still have 5,200 left. You can mix and match. You don't have to go with all my value savers. Eventually, they're going to be cheaper guys coming out. Hopefully, we get some more injury news closer to tip off. And you got to go to rotoworld.com to find that kind of information. All right. Let me know how you feel in that comment section if you have someone else that you're looking towards. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessengerSD, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace.